Hei. Kingdom Come jatkuu. Tämä tein viimeksi. Me seikkailtiin pääasiassa Guttenbergissä, löydettiin mahdollisesti liidiä siitä, miten saataisiin Hans ulos sieltä vankilasta, ja löydettiin herra Liechtenstein, ja hän meidät neuvoi tämmöisen toisen Nobelen luokse, mutta tälle toiselle Nobelelle meidän pitää tehdä palveluksia ennen kuin hän auttaa meitä Hansin kanssa. Lisäksi me ruvettiin, Katerinalta saatiin tehtävät, pitää selvitellä murhaa, me selviteltiin sitä. Me käytiin pöllimässä tuttuun tapaan. Ja jatketaan niitä hommia. En tiedä, mitä tarkoitan niillä, mutta se nähdään pelissä. Luultavasti pöllimisiä. Mitäpä muutakaan minä tekisin. Ai niin, minä myös maksoin kirkolle siitä, että minun kaikki pahat tekoni on nyt unohdettu. Koska... Niin, me voitamme. Ai niin, me käytiin myös kokeilemassa viinejä. Elkkari, meillä on täällä sitä tekemistä. Jos tuli. Mitä mä nyt on tehnyt?
We got you now, you bastard! Give up! Easy! I surrender! You're a wanted man. It's time to pay for your crimes. For those brawls and everything else.
Mikä bravoli?
Wait, no! You're wrong! Oh, come on, that was obviously self-defense.
I'll show you self-defense, you bastard! I'm not falling for your tricks!
No one's ever really safe.
Eat shit!
Fine!
Minä en ihan oikeasti tiedä, mistä minä olen olevina jäänyt kiinni. Joo, Taylorin otin Tajon kankaalle, mutta... Mä oon jäänyt siitä kiinni. No, lähdetään täältä ulos. Lähdetään hetkeksi pois kaupungista. Ehkä asiat unohtuvat, kun en ole täällä. Täältä pääsee pois.
Bloody hell. Stop where you are! We're after you! Surrender at once. Fine, you had your chance. The pillory's too good for.
Ai.
Bleeding already, are you? Punishment by the blade, my favourite.
I give
Mitä mä
up!
oon tehnyt?
There's no point in.
I can't pay.
Just as I...
Piss off.
No niin.
Be careful. God is
No jos se Taylori nyt on tommonen. Miksi mä voin mennä tonne mun huoneeseen? Eikö se ollut tuo? Pitää sniikata pois kaupungista. Menen joskus takaisin. Vai tulenko? Ei.
You shouldn't be walking around here without a light.
Ekan kautta mä pääsin nopeiten tuolta alueelta. Se on...
What?
Greetings to you two.
Vituisen vaikea nähdä yhtään mitään.
I need something to eat. A bit longer without food and I'll really...
No, Henri, älä huole, me olen taas.
start to be grumpy.
Go! Ka!
Anteeksi. Eli...
Quick!
Joo, sori. Oh, kiitos, sarjan loppu. Mitä suljettu tää? Mitä ei pääse? Seurataan sitten tätä linjassa.
Go! Quick! 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 Go! Ja! Ja! Quick! Quick!
Vähän nopea. Selvä.
Go!
Whoa, whoa.
Kai me sitten odotellaan. Jos pitää syödä enemmän.
Greetings to you.
Careful.
I need to ask you something.
I don't have time for that. Ask the foreman. You'll find him around here somewhere.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing
Se on sun
here?
eksä.
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
I wouldn't be foolishly asking around for her then, would I?
Why not? How else would you find her?
Without getting seen by any witnesses.
What do you mean? What witnesses?
I mean you. If I tried anything, you'd remember me.
Well, that didn't occur to me. That would really be stupid of you.
I really only want to talk to her.
Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us.
Se on hengissä
Since
kuitenkin.
that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad
Voi
way.
ei.
She used to be such a gutsy girl. Till we meet again.
Stanja. Ihanaa ruokaa.
Hey now! You can't just steal food from our pot.
Sori.
Want me to go... You bastard! Someone help me!
I've had enough of this.
What?
You normally steal. You'll pay for every.
I apologise.
Oli pahoillani.
Food smelled so good. Like something from a master cook. I just had to taste it. I'll gladly pay you for such a delicacy.
Nice. You really liked it that much, did you? I don't know. It's just ordinary swill to me. But thanks for the compliment. Put those groschen away. Forget about it. But next time, don't take anything without asking.
Juu.
What's that?
Vermin.
Was that you? Ah, never mind then.
Nythän se... Mikä se nyt juos? Tuleeko se takaisin joskus? Helvetti. Minä en ikinä lopeteta liivanäppeilyä. En koskaan.
Needs to simmer a
Se oli hyvä ruokaa.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran.
Sen takia siellä oli veriset
To
jäljet.
Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
You walked home from the baths at night?
What's so odd about that?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few...
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remark. People... Well, especially in a place, but you can't over...
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, Then sometimes they leave you have to keep a bad...
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls.
Henry jakaa oikeutta.
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back, but beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to it. Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... Oh, it doesn't matter. But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Grolla had a servant with him?
Aye, a pudgy fella, well-dressed, but had a mean face. He never said a word or smiled, or even said thank you.
Sus.
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
Just to get murdered there? Are you mad?
Do you remember anything important about the attack?
I don't know anything.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go, and cursed.
Aha, and what did he say?
He said Scheisse, in German.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually,
Yes.
I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two
Ahaa.
of them waiting for me there.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all. And then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no.
Niin
He
se
grabbed
yritti
me by
heti
the throat
kuristaa
right
se.
away and squeezed. Just for a moment. But I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip. Like a miner or swordsman.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would
Joo,
you please
kyllä minä
let
tuun
me know,
kertomaan.
so I can finally stop being afraid?
I'll stop by if I can.
See you soon, my friend.
No niin. Mistä sä taas tulet?
God! 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 God!
Pasari. Mitäs täältä löytyy vai löytyykö mitään?
Go!
Joo, siis tää niin.
Go! God! God! Just a bit further.
Whoa!
Aika hyvä voi mennä tästä läpi. Täällä on käyty hakkuuta.
Whoa!
Kaikki hyvin. Kaikki hyvin. On tää miten jyrkkä. Ai pahasti. No niin. Mitäs paikka tämä on? Hello. Rammstein.
Whoa!
Miller makaa. Sulla ei voi jutella.
Greetings to you. How can I help?
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for Zdena.
I don't know any Stena.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternard's, are you?
Stannard, eikä Sternard.
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Zdena.
You're right there. Stena was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Zdena? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Stena all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewellery, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her, otherwise she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wants to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
What can you tell me about Zdena?
She always had it hard.
And what about Sternad?
Sternard was her guardian. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore.
Uh-huh.
That's because... That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to go wherever she wanted. To Prague or Vienna.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant?
No. I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Stena was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Stena thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's
Oh
quite
no.
possible.
Katsotaan,
I made a
löytyykö
point of
sieltä
looking,
ruumis.
but I didn't see any riders that day, so I forgot about it.
Well, I'll go and check out that fort. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't. Take care.
Sama.
God grant you health.
God bless you.
Pakko saa jostain kyllä ruokaa. Joo, tiedän, että on nälkä. Joka me syöttää sieni. Eikö läpi jotain ole syötävä sieni? Nourishment -5. Eli
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
nälkä vaan pissin paheni. No niin, katsotaan löytyykö täältä. Tää ei näytä hyvälle.
That has to be that fort Pike was talking about. I should take a look around here.
No, Henry.
This must be that basket of silver Zdena was carrying with her. She wouldn't have just left that here. But where did it come from? Maybe it rolled down the hill?
Seurataan näitä verenjälkiä. Niitä enemmän vielä tuolla vai? Täällä. Tää olla, että neitä on vähän niinku kuollut. Tässä on selkeästi niinku jotakin. Enemmän niinku... Ei tossa. Tässä. No niin.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. She's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others.
Plus on blondi.
Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something.
Sinettisormusta.
I can't make much out by now. But it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand? Oh, my God. Something fell out of her.
Huh?
A signet ring.
Onko se nielassu se?
That must be the one she stole.
Miksi se muuten olisi
How did it
jätetty?
get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise. And that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks. But that ring is a good lead. I should eat something.
Mä voin haudata sua tai mitään. Kun mä ratsastan tänne kertomaan asiasta. Ja varastan niitä vähän ehkä ruokaa. Ja on nyt ainakin sanomassa, että ruumissa nyt ole sitä yhtään edes kiinnostunut. Sain se sineettisarmos on, vaan mä ihmetellä sitä. Joo, ei tunnisteta familikrista. Olisiko se olla se Noble ja se sen bodyguard? Yhdessä. Ennalta aikaan saatu leikata hiuksiin. Se on se.
Are you in need of something?
Mitäs ja missä se on se? Tyyppi. Ei täällä sun. Täällä.
You've no business here. That's right.
Hey.
I wanted to ask
Ask away.
And could it have been Father...
What do I know?
I heard he wanted to find her...
I don't know.
And could it have been...
And who would that be?
He's this bar...
I don't know about that.
Well,
I hope you don't. See you later, my friend.
No, ei voi kertoa, että...
See you soon, my friend.
Joo, lähden. Kuinkahan mä nälkään matkalla? Mä oon tietysti viiniä, että... Leevitti. Jos kuolen matkalle. Täällä oli se taverna. Onko täällä taverna?
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Pekish on mies, joka on kuolemaisillaan nälkä.
Welcome.
Hey, Tomlin.
People say...
They also say if...
There was a time I'd put it... I even had a couple of... But everyone got a... It didn't seem right. Well, as for you, you've cut the locals down as... But if those fists of your blood runs hot, and if you're as stupid as you are, they're harder fucked up if you...
Look, that's all very well. But
Fuck's sake. Let's try again.
But Kona from Grund really needs the stone.
Yeah, I know. She came by, and I told her, as I've not just anyone can find a stone, it wouldn't be right to give it. That would be tempting.
I'll buy the stone from you.
It's not for sale.
I want to see the stone.
You what?
Well, exactly. Everybody knows you have it, so why not show it to me? Besides, I've never seen him. I may never have it.
All right. Almost as smooth.
Look, this stone is nothing like Kona described. It doesn't even have a hole in the middle.
What are you talking about?
A thunderstone should have a hole from the lightning strike. It's not a thunderstone if there's no hole in it.
Oh, you're a scholar, are ya?
Yeah.
Well, I learned enough to spot when someone tries to hoodwink me with a rock they picked up in a creek.
I didn't mean to deceive you.
Stop fucking me around. I need to find the thunderstone.
Mulla on myös nälkä.
Do you have it or not?
I don't have it now. I really did find a thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so...
All right.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, they're hired hand. If you find the stone, I was the one who found it. It was destined for me.
Tell me.
Facts.
If you came by...
I'm not hiding anything.
I can appreciate that.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. I was going to take a shortcut through the wood. It tore off roofs, and it very nearly... Well, the forest was a complete... And all of a sudden...
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sitten minä löytäisin täältä ruokaa. Pääse. Niin. parempi olla ruokaa, perkele. Pirsi. Minä en voi lammastakaan varmaan tappaa tuosta.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Mä tiedän, Henry. Nytkään pääse. Kanoloa. Otti lähtemään Kuttenbergistä pois ja ruokaa ei vedetään, kun hevosella ruokaa. Ei sillä on moonshine.
What are you doing here?
Tää Dragon räkkiä missä?
Finally. God bless.
What's that noise?
Vedettas. Jos me päästään sinne.
I feel quite hungry.
I know. Jos me juodaan. Täyttyykö meidän maha viinasta? On se vähän. Eikö mulla Horshevissa jotain questa? On Grundissa. Jaha.
God! God! Quick! Quick!
Soriepä.
Quick!
Whoa!
Terve.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another vet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery-pokery.
Be quiet! And now clear off!
Hey.
You're a Christian of peace, eh?
I am? What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Onko sulla ruokaa? Elikkä puskaa sinä minua viet. Yhtä epäilyttävä.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. Mined out.
So, I'm supposed to ask about the Feast of St. Petronilla?
It was just a few days ago. I reckon it'll be fresh in their memory. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first.
Kyllä, minä
They
en
have
saa
an odd way
puhua.
of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safety.
What are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, don't forget.
By the way, I've had the honour of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukhdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him...
Who owns the silver?
All the silver in the kingdom of Bahia. Though I'm sure you understand, the king... So he leases out the mining right. There's a lot of money in it. That's the royal tie.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's the whole process. From digging... Silver is found in ore veins under... The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's...
Can any silver...
It can. And most often, a pitman tries to... Nevertheless, the entire path of the... So if someone is stealing large quantity...
Who checks?
The Royal Mint Master and his subordinates are responsible. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored. It's in their best interest to...
Who makes money?
The thing is, pitmen get paid for mining. The smelters then smelt. The silver rubs off on the hands of...
Yeah.
Who owns them?
The king grants mining rights to... All sorts of people operate mines. And in fact, anyone with enough...
Who's responsible?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly. As the steward, Then come the chief foreman. Then we follow the path of silver until the...
How much do the...
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a...
I thought all mines...
That's right. But it's much more. They bear the cost of... The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines.
What about the other 2/3 of the profit?
Those go towards the costs, of course.
Who's responsible?
They have their own owners. Then they deduct... And not just silver.
What happens?
Each smelting shop has a stamp. The stamp mill is used to crush. After that, finally, every...
So it's processed?
Yes. But in steelmaking...
How are gross...
The royal share from the smelting. There, the coiners hammer it out. Then, in the Italian court...
How many mints?
Only the main one is left. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom. It was he who contributed the most. And of course...
A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Ja mä löydän täältä ruokaa jostakin.
But that was different.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What you doing here, kid?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian of Pisek. I'm a nobleman.
My apologies, sir.
I just need to ask your
What Gaffer's gone doing there to pray?
Why did he go to pray?
Young Jaybird, one of our Morris, he hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. You'll find Paul at the lowest level, by the roof fall. You'll hear the wind howling in the attic down there. It can be a don't fret, but... Excuse me.
Did you hear about Tom? No. Did something
Mitä laurukkaa?
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I wouldn't mind having a game of... Then I'll tell you everything.
You should obey Sir Christian and just tell me what I want to know. You don't want him coming to you when you're off work to tell you off.
That I don't, kidder. Ask away, then.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, but proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves, without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
Good day. I'm with you.
You're the head...
And who are you?
Henry. Our family rents the mine.
Gawk at how the yakkers work. They call me Thet. Head gaffer Thet. If I have any questions, ask away and
What does a head for?
What do you think? They call me Master. I also keep the records.
How many miners are you in?
Oh, you know, Sonny, that depends. There are 3 crews in the pits now.
How much ore do you extract in a day?
It's a little different every day. Sometimes it's 50 calves. Sometimes 70.
How much was extracted on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Well, look,
It's interesting you should ask about that particular day. I actually know that one exactly. It was a lovely 90 calves.
How much did the mine...
I pay them half a groschen for every full calf, if they happen to be hewing soft rock with less silver.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Jäädään.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Look out, the ceilings are low, sir. Wouldn't want you to hit your head.
Kiitos. Tässä ei oo ketään nyt. Ei. Miksi minä voin?
There's nothing left here.
What's that?
Rääköhän tuo, jos mä laitan tän knockoutiin. Tässä sulla on.
When's the last time I ate something?
Ota enemmän. Nyt ehkä löydettiin ruokaa. Niinkö? Leipä. Leipä.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Katsotaan, löytyisikö täältä vielä lisää ruokaa.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
You're the local ore merchant?
Naja, I buy...
My name is Henry. My family rented the mine...
Then you have come to the Horshan shafts, are some of the most profitable in all of Kuttenberg. I am Hermann.
As an ore merchant...
My job is to buy ore. Every day I count the amount of... depending on the quality...
Do you buy silver to get...
I do. You can only get pure...
How do you estimate the price?
It takes skill and experience. Then I estimate the ratio of...
And the price is always...
Nine. The important thing is to keep an eye on...
How many cores...
When you into hard rock, the...
How many cores did you buy lately? For example, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Sancta Petronilla? Weiß nicht. Entschuldigung. I do not remember. You can ask...
Omena. Päärynä. Täältähän se... Niin. Niin, kaikki on paljon paremmin.
Had a few swigs this early in the day, eh?
Maybe. Not against the law, is it?
Swig away.
Good to see you, friend.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, sonny?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. My name is Henry of Skalitz.
A nobleman in the pit? But you can't just amble around.
I'll just have a few questions.
The more we get, but make it snappy.
What is the work of a...
What's it about? We gans through the roads better.
How exactly do you...
Bloody hell. You take a kevil and ding away at the rock till it... And don't croak from the sty.
How do you get the...
Same way it's hewed. Once you get out by with the cough, you get...
How much do you...
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up...
Can you give me a more...
Sometimes, not even...
I wonder...
That depends on how much...
How much did you mine?
Listen, kidder. Nobleman or not...
You should know you can't defy a noble. I'll mention your disobedience to Sir Christian or to the Mint Master. Then you can start looking for another job.
How about that, sir? I couldn't just leave me Maras. It would break their hearts. And maybe their necks too. We'll keep an eye on them. I'll tell you everything.
Reputation
It
lost.
was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew. God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Careful.
Niin se on jossain täällä rukoilemassa vissiinkin. Missä? Kun mä sitten kaivoksen sitä. Mistä sinne pääsee? Otakohan sieltä joskus päivällä sitä. Kun ne vaihtaa vuoroa kuitenkin, niin joskus se helpompi siitä. Vai onko se joka rukoilemassa siellä seassa syväläiset ikinä siitä pois? No niin. Ei kyllä se vaan on edelleen siellä. Miten mä pääsen sinne? Noi, helvetti. Perun mä sitten kaivoksen sisään. Onko se sisäänkäynti jossakin?
Cool. Excuse me.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye.
My name's Henry. I'm a nobleman. I hate to interrupt your prayers for a...
He weren't just me marrow. He kept begging me to take him on a ship, and now...
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me?
Aye.
You're a canny. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper, tin,
Almighty and
iron,
merciful God,
and all
our Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that
gold,
you bless me brother
silver,
who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
and may
tin,
your holy angels save his soul from
and
damnation.
all ores and
Bring
metals.
his soul to
I ask
eternal
that you
glory
bless my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from damnation. Bring his soul to eternal glory through our Lord, our Saviour and Redeemer, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Ja tämä on hangover. Kaikki on injured.
So, are you gonna ask?
Aye. Thanks.
What is the work?
What it's about? Proper graft, that.
Are deaths in the mine?
Aye. But every death in the shaft, unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month, you know.
How is the ore?
First, we have to survey. We set up timber around.
How much do you make?
Depends on how much we hawk. It's not really worth it, though.
So how many cores did you mine?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood, but even so,
That's all I need to know.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived the Holy Spirit.
Mitä helvetessä mä pääsen täältä pois? Mitä kohti? Asiakasta jonnekin. Ja tää oli se. Mistä ehkä?
God bless.
Niin pääsi ulos. Kaikki hyvin. Voi voi.
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him. You need to talk to Fett. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime. Make sure to promise them no one will know about. When you've talked to them, come back to me.
Okay. Hey.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
We need to talk, Herman.
Was ist denn los?
Sir Christian sent me.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
What you do?
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 cores.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying it was going well. I have always paid for on the feast of St. Petronilla. I was nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master?
Sir Christian and I, so just act like nothing's going on. We don't want to scare off the people.
Ja.
I should eat something.
Mikähän se fetti nyt on? On krapula, mutta sillä se lähteimellä se on tullutkin, koska olen myös kännissä.
A word.
What is your...
Sir Christian sent me.
Don't tell me one of the...
I'm afraid it's a little worse.
Let Sir Christian have...
To steal silver from the king.
Why are you telling me?
I learned that the miners extracted no less... You told me it was 90. And that's how much the mine book says too.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads. And they like to show off. Anyway, don't you know? I work for Vavak, the mint master.
Aye, there's no point in...
Bloody snitch.
He had no choice. If you tell me everything you know right now, you'll go unpunished. I can guarantee that in Sir Christian's name.
Keva. As soon as I was made head gaffer, he said someone wanted to talk, so I met this fella in the tavern in Gun. He told me the trick was not to report some of the... He made it very clear. There was nothing I...
Who was that?
He never told me his name. I don't scare easy.
How long has this been going?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on...
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher. They say he was drunk.
Aha.
Who pays you on the side?
I get the extra chink from the smelting.
Do you think the mint master?
I don't know. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd soon...
All right. Just Christian won't give you any trouble.
Clear as a bell, Mara.
No niin. Sitten me varmaan lähdetään sinne seuraavaan kaupunkiin. Siellä on muistaakseni taverna, mä pääsen nukkumaan isyyn. Niin pelissä kuin oikeassakin elämässä. Hop, 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 hop. laittaa kiinni. Ai elämä.
I talked to Fett.
And? Did they
They did. I mean, I made them.
Did you tell them to keep quiet?
I did.
Let's see what we've got. So those 10 unreported calves leave for the smelting. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Burek.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man, but he's the only one who can give you permission to walk.
Something like your letter of safe
Like I said, nevertheless, you'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting.
I've already passed myself up.
But be careful. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a... You must come to him dressed to the nines and act... In short, be
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a table if you're charismatic enough, and make sure you wash up before you go.
What else should I know about the...
In the smelting works, or from the mine, then they give part of the silver to the king.
What should I know about this Buresh before I...
He's the slyest fox of them all. He started to prosper soon after. Now he's doing better and better.
I got it.
Here. I've written... I reckon he won't be thrilled. Ask him discreetly, in passing. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. You could get something out of the workers. When you're in the smelting works, keep your good luck, Henry.
Ai. Niin. Grundin tieni vie. Majatalo on nyt
Greetings.
tässä.
Greetings, my friend.
Sinun pitäisi olla ihan muulla.
I'm looking for Matsek, the wagoner. Is that you?
Who's asking?
I'm Henry. And you are...
Look, I have to go. Farewell.
That's a load of shit.
Relax. Betty from Kuttenberg sent me. She said you were supposed to bring her something, but instead you're still hanging around here. If you need help, I'm your man.
Thank God you're here. This job will be the death of me. Everyone thought it was suspicious that I was driving girls to and fro.
What girls?
The ones who are going to work for Betty at the bathhouse. I can't take them there because everyone's looking. And I don't want nobody looking at me. They might remember my face.
What of it? There's no law against driving girls into the city.
It's just with my face. Everyone wonders what pretty girls are doing with a bloke like me. On top of that, I had a dream. I dreamt I was stopped by soldiers. And soldiers are bastards. They treat you like dirt. Like in a pirate, they stop every wagon and check what's on it.
We're in Grund. We're a long way from Apatoviz, so there aren't any troops here. Besides, it was just a dream.
My dreams never lie. Last time I dreamt I fell off a hay wagon. And then I had a rash all week.
I'll give you my word. You don't have to worry about any soldiers. Not when you're with me. Besides, Betty's getting annoyed. And I'd be more afraid of her than soldiers.
Christ, you're right. But if anything happens to me, it'll be on your conscience.
Where are the girls? Let's get them on the wagon and go.
In there. The whole tavern knows about them. I don't want it to look like I know them.
You get the wagon ready, and I'll go and get them.
Why is this all sticky?
Oh. Vihdoinkin ruokaa. Nyt mä viin överit. Kyllä. No jaa. Sikä mun sänky.
God bless you.
Greetings to you. How can I...
Where can
You can sleep above the shed.
Ai niin, se oli se.
What would you like?
Show me your way.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Piti nyt enemmän kuin tunti.
Good day to you.
No niin. Ensi kerralla pitää varmaan ajella tytöt kaupunkiin ja käydä hopeakaivoksissa. Tähän väliin on hyvä pitää tauko. Hei hei, hei hei.